guys ready for this? Because today we are touring one of the largest homes in this community. We have 3,400 square feet of endless options, luxury, and Florida-style upgrades. This is the Sebastian model by William Ryan Homes right here in Two Rivers. If you've been looking for an extra loft space, a 3-car garage, or a gourmet-style kitchen, you're not going to want to miss this. Okay, right now we are standing outside of your Sebastian model. Here is going to be your 3-car garage, which right now is doubling off as a sales center, but we have a covered porch with modern exterior options. Right off the entrance, we have this gorgeous flex room. Right now, it is styled as a home office, perfect for you to take your Zoom calls, quiet at home workspace. Now, if this were my home, I probably would make this into my home gym with all of this natural lighting. But if you have some kiddos, this is a perfect space for you to make a playroom. You can even make this entryway into a beautiful French door upgrade. All right, time out. What would you do with this space? Would it be a podcast studio, a reading nook, a Fortnite command center? Go ahead and give me a call here, and we can strategize together to see all the upgrades that this builder offers and what we can turn this space into. I do want to take a second to highlight this wide open floor plan. Over here we have our gourmet kitchen. Take a look at this island. Quartz countertops. Now this is clearly a dream luxury kitchen. Big question here is what's included in the base model kitchen versus what we're looking at here. Short answer is not everything, but go ahead and send me a message and I will give you the breakdown. And it leads into our formal dining room with tons of natural lighting. And it doesn't stop there. You are right into the great room. This is a great space for entertaining and making everybody feel welcome. Okay, don't go anywhere just yet. We still have to take a look at the loft upstairs. However, in my opinion, I think the magic happens in the owner's suite. Follow me this way. So here is the owner's suite. We have tons of natural lighting, but my favorite has to be the bathroom. You have 2 huge walk-in closets, and I'm not sure if you remember from my old video, but I do like to do cartwheels in the shower, and this also gives you the space to do that.
A few moments later.
I'm wearing a skirt. I have to be a lady. Later in this video, I'm going to show you a bonus room that might be the best feature of this house, but don't skip ahead, you're going to miss a few jaw-dropping moments along the way. Are you guys thinking loft or flex room? Are you mentally decorating with fairy lights or a coffee cart right now? Let us know in the comments. So yes, this loft can be turned into your 5th or 6th bedroom. It could even be closed off into a gaming room if you have a Fortnite addicted roommate. We listen and we don't judge. However, I would love to be your floor plan fairy godmother and design this from scratch. Go ahead and fill out the VIP form and we'll be in touch. If we choose not to upgrade to a 5th or 6th bedroom, these are going to be your secondary bedrooms. Each one has a ton of natural lighting and all of their own walk-in closets. Same thing goes here. We have beautiful natural lighting as well as another walk-in closet. Last but not least, one of these secondary bedrooms does have its own ensuite bath. So right over here, personalized bathroom all to yourself. Nothing says Florida-style upgrades like an outdoor kitchen. Take a look at just one of the few options you have with William Ryan's homes. There are a ton of personalizations and upgrades that you can do with this builder. Go ahead and fill out the VIP form so I can see what's important to you and we can make your Pinterest board turn into a driveway. This model is basically a love letter between space and flexibility, but if you want something even bigger, like invite your whole family over and still have privacy bigger, stay tuned for next week's video because every Thursday we drop a new tour and we are going to be checking out the Sweetwater model by William Ryan's.
Hey everybody, welcome to our extended model walkthrough. My name is Roy, the most amazing host from the Key Group, brokered by eXp Realty. We have Lauren.
Hello, hello.
Hey, Christopher.
What's up?
I love these guys because I have a lot of things in common with them. We all love food and we all love fitness.
Absolutely.
We're all in our journey. We just finished a walkthrough with Lauren.
Villada.
There you go.
Villada or Villada.
The
My
D.
bad. So you just finished seeing Sebastian. It's over 3,400 square feet. It's a beautiful home.
Stunning.
So what we thought would be really cool is after we did that model walkthrough, we're like, man, there's probably a couple questions that customers have not been able, that may want to answer us. And we said like, hey, let's shoot a podcast style Q&A and cover some of these questions. And hopefully we answer those questions for you guys at the comfort of your home. If you're watching us on your TV, thank you. There'll be a couple of QR codes popping up to connect with us. If you happen to be watching us on your mobile device, we love that too. You might be on your road to work. That's okay. So we're hoping to offer some entertainment and some real life experiences and some questions that you may potentially have. Yes. All right. Question number one. You just showed us a beautiful home. Give us the real deal. What is the base price on this home?
So the base price for the Sebastian model is going to be starting at $625, $624, $990 to be exact. This is going to be a part of William Ryan's executive series on 60-foot lot home sites. Now, of course, the model that we saw did have amazing upgrades. They had a gourmet kitchen, extended lanai, and lists of other things as well. So depending on what you add or upgrade to the home, that one that we looked at in the model is going to be closer to the mid-high 600s.
Yeah, let's face it. What we kind of showed you today is Instagram famous. It's not the basic stuff on there.
And they do that on purpose. They want you to see the glitz and the glamour and all of that so that you fall in love, which is great.
They want to see your options. That's what it comes down to.
Yes. But, you do want to show your best options,
You're right.
So it makes sense.
The cool thing is too, though, for people who are looking for more options, they are selling that same exact model in Brooksville, close to Weeki Wachee. I'm gonna mess this up with a Lakuchi.
With the Lakuchi.
And that's starting at $486.
It's a tongue twister. It's a tongue twister.
That is a huge jump in price for.
With the Lakuchi State Farm. State Farm? No, this is not insurance. State Forest.
State
With
Forest.
the Lakuchi State Forest. I'm sorry.
Yes.
We're gonna stick with Weeki Wachee. Close to Weeki Wachee.
Yeah, Weeki Wachee is probably one of the coolest things about Florida. It's one of those natural springs and rivers that goes out. If you haven't been there, you gotta check it out.
Yeah, it's one of those hidden gems from Florida. Like, if you're not a local, you wouldn't know. You would stick with your Disneys and your beaches, but with Weeki Wachee is pretty amazing.
Yeah, highly recommend. Definitely want to go. Question number 2, Chris.
Yes.
Can I build this home on this community only, or is there other options?
There's absolutely a bunch of different options. And so the one we saw today, or the one that Lauren was able to walk through is in the Two Rivers community. But you can also go all the way to Pine Cone Reserve. That's a tongue twister right there for some strange reason. And you can actually, it's actually located in Brooksville, which is on the opposite end of Pasco County, and have this same home built for you as well. Now, there's very low HOA fees. There's no CDDs, which is a big thing for a lot of people. They obviously don't want that many, extra fees added on to the price of their home. And so you can build this same exact model over on the other side of town. And the cool thing about that is that it's a straight shot down to Tampa. So if you're in the area, there's great nature trails that you can go through. The Suncoast Parkway is right there, and it's roughly, I would say, about an hour drive all the way down to Tampa. So for those of you that are looking for like a highway option, get in and out from your house all the way back down to work, that would be a great place to start.
Yeah, and being close by a supermarket like Publix is important to you. We know that is not available in Two Rivers. It will be coming. I think the closest Publix to you right now is about 20 minutes. Starbucks is probably about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
There is no Trader Joe's that has been announced yet, so if that's the thing for you, we could definitely go into Hunt and search for you if that's important for you, right? Like if you want to live within a mile of a Starbucks, we got you covered.
Oh, and then for our viewers who don't know what a Publix is, let me explain. Publix is an amazing, and I mean amazing supermarket. So if you've never had an experience at a Publix, and I don't work for Publix, that's the reason why I'm not talking like this, but they should be paying me for all the great stuff I'm about to say to them about them. Publix is an amazing supermarket. You can find anything that you want in there, and their slogan is, where shopping is a pleasure. Honestly, it's the best experience you'll ever have. They dominate the market when it comes to supermarkets, and so if you have one in your area, you are blessed.
I think Publix is like the Chick-fil-A of shopping.
Yes.
Of grocery shopping. Where
Yes.
My pleasure, that's the experience that Publix gives.
It is. They run BOGOs. Download their app if you haven't, or if you're curious to find out what Publix has to offer. I eat their chicken very often.
Yep.
Rotisserie chicken, popcorn chicken, pub sub. It's amazing. It's amazing. Lauren, sometimes my kids don't do this. Well, they kind of do. But sometimes siblings compete on the square footage of their rooms. So what's the square footage of these bedrooms?
So square footage of bedrooms is something that's definitely going to be varying depending on the layout. You'll see anywhere from 12 by 12 to 12 by 18. Of course, if we're looking at something like the owner suite, that's going to be a lot more spacious. So that's definitely going to be.
Yeah, remember the flex room upstairs, like the loft? The flex room is downstairs because we talked about making that a possible gym or a Zoom room, whatever your thing is, or just a place to read your books. But in the loft upstairs, the square footage there is about 18 to 20, so that could double up as a next gen room, as an in-law room, depending on what you're trying to accomplish. But it's pretty big up there in the loft. So there's a lot of creative ideas of how you could break this floor plan up depending on what you want to do.
Definitely.
Can the flex room become a bedroom with a bathroom?
Yeah, absolutely. It's actually one of the more popular options to do with your flex room. You look at such a big room and you're like, okay, what can I turn this room into? And so if you have one of those situations where, you have an in-law, if you're a caretaker and things of that nature, you can definitely take that, ginormous space and break it down, create a bathroom, create a, really nice extra space for yourself to kind of work that space a lot better for you and a lot more efficiently.
Every family has like a relative that needs their own wing, right? In the comments below, tell me who that is in your family. Exactly. I know who I would put, but I'm not going to say it because they watch our channel.
At least they're supportive. They might be a lot. They need their own space, but they're supportive.
Yes.
We love them for that.
Absolutely.
All right, let's go into question number 5. What does the HERS, H-E-R-S, rating mean for an actual utility bill?
So the HERS rating translates basically to how energy efficient your home is. So the lower the score, the more efficient it is. That directly translates to the cost of your electric bills. So William Ryan's is very well known for hitting their HERS score, which is great news for you as a consumer.
Absolutely. When it comes to air conditioning that's used every single day, everything, your computers, everything from that runs your home is on electric. So if your rating is low and you're about ready to purchase a home, that HERS rating is super important, especially this day and age where everything is so expensive now.
Yeah, save me the money. That's what it really comes down to, right?
Yeah.
So we could be efficient. You save me some dollars.
Yep.
Absolutely. Save
So
me the dollars.
the HERS rating, home energy rating system. That's exactly what that is.
There you go. Question number 6. How customizable? Hey, fun fact. So any model walkthrough that we do with Lauren, she likes to do cartwheels in it. In this one, she almost did a handstand. But how customizable is the owner's suite bathroom?
It's actually very customizable. You can go full luxury style and have just the shower by itself and create a large space. You can have the actual tub be separate from the actual shower area, which is a great option. Most people like that. I love showers. I can't remember the last time I took a bath.
You don't know what you're missing.
Yeah, or you can combine them too. It really honestly depends on your spa style living. But if you ask me, write it down in the comments too. Which one you prefer? I would prefer just separating the two, having a bathtub separately, and then having a ginormous shower because more space is better.
Don't let him fool you. I've seen his bath bomb collection.
Yeah, you gotta tell Chris about the bath and body.
Confidence.
As we go into question number 7, are there any HOA fees at Two Rivers? What do they include?
There definitely are HOA fees. I mean, with a master plan community with so many amenities, you have to expect that. It's going to range from $90 to $110 a month. Of course, that's going to include access to the resort style community, that golf course that we were talking about.
Well, I don't know about that. It might be more. It's supposed to be like a world-renowned architect of golf courses that who made that. So we don't have all the details, but I know there's more information that's coming. To be honest with you, I think that's probably on a 5-year plan. So it's coming soon as far as information, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's going to be a little extra money. Yeah, but right now it's right now today, right? Because you're in the early phases, you're looking at 110 with HOA, but don't be surprised if it goes up because you're going to be adding a lot more. So there's going to be more maintenance to the whole community. So
absolutely, and amenities that you're obviously going to be taking advantage of. So it's a great selling point, obviously, and as part of your investment when you purchase this home. So don't look at it as, oh my God, it's going to cost me more money. Look at it as return rate to your investment.
Christopher?
Yes.
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 Can I tour a finished model?
Absolutely. You can tour a finished Sebastian model. They're ready at this moment. So all you need to do is contact us and we can set an appointment for you and we'll make that happen for you. That is probably one of the easiest questions I've ever had.
That is a toss-up. But for our out-of-state people, they don't really know, right, what that looks like.
Very true. Very true.
In the past, what we've done is actually FaceTime tours and actually walk them through FaceTime, making believe they're here with us.
But you don't want to do that. Call us. We'll set it up, and we'll walk you. The pictures or video do not do it a service. Being there face-to-face with it, you'll see the glamour, you see the glitz, everything. It is just to die for when it comes to that property.
Listen, we take some great drone footage, but it does justice to it.
Absolutely.
We also have some amazing relationships with our builders. So if there's something you're interested in and you want to understand the different phases, we could actually connect with them and see there's an actual model. It could be the one that you select or a prior one to actually see what the model looks like and what the structure looks like. Again, one of the advantages of working with an agent like us to dive in and find out exactly what's happening and include you part of that process. All right, Lauren, what's the average timeline to build from the ground up?
So from contract to close, it's going to be about 7 to 9 months. Of course, that time frame can all be dependent on a few things. We do live in Florida. Weather is going to be a big one. Materials, inspections, all of those kinds of things. But 7 to 9 months is typically what is going to be your standard.
My real question is, Lauren, if I'm renting, is my house going to be done before my lease is over?
I would hope so. I would surely hope so.
You got to time that right.
The great news is we will be in contact with the builder, always giving you as many updates as you would like or as little of updates as you would like and taking all that stress on for you. So whatever the case may be, we are going to keep you updated throughout the whole process.
So what we do. Incentives, Chris?
Yes.
Is there anything happening right now?
Yes. Right now, all William Ryan homes for this particular month, they may extend it, maybe they don't. But what I want you to do is make this a priority. All William Ryan homes right now are offering a 4.5% interest rate for all brand new homes. So that is savings You can't put a price to that. That is a tremendous amount of savings, because right now, if you really think about it, you go to the bank, you're not going to find that particular interest rate. So that's something you want to jump all over. What you want to do is definitely look into that, and then also remember that there's also closing incentives as well offered by William Ryan Homes, and so those are all great things to package together when it comes to purchasing your brand new home.
So if this is something that interests you, do me a favor. Below, there's a calendar event that we can actually strategize. We can look at the numbers, and we can actually look at the APRs that are being offered right now and see how much of a savings it is for you. We could do a lot of math games on there and see what is the best thing for you to go after, right?
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
some pretty cool things. Hey guys, I want to thank you for your time. This has
Thank
been
you for
awesome.
having us.
Thank
I
you,
hope
thank you.
you guys enjoyed the extra Q&As. If we didn't actually answer your question, do me a favor, drop it in the comments below. We are highly engaged, and we're going to answer those questions for you. So until next Thursday.
Absolutely. Take care, guys.
Bye.
My name is Lauren Villada, local Tampa Bay realtor with the Key Group. My goal is to provide you with knowledge, guidance, and access into the home buying process and making it as seamless as possible. Thank you so much for watching this tour if you've made it this far along, and we will see you on the next one.
Wake up in the morning feeling like gonna eat my greens, gonna do it right. Stretching out, feeling so alive.